this half an hour, we're going to talk about the taxes that you should expect to have when you're using a Cyprus company. There is a corporation tax, which is a tax based on the taxable profits of your company in a specific year. So now we are in 2021. After December is gone, our auditors will have to prepare the audited financial statements of the company, and they will derive to the taxable profit. Accounting profit is different from taxable profit because some expenses are not allowable for tax purposes. Once our auditors decide what the tax is at 12.5%, they will let us know and we will proceed with its payment. So the first tax we're talking about here, the first tax you should be concerned when you have your Cyprus company is the corporation tax. The second tax is, of course, the payroll tax, which is something that gets deducted and paid every month. In the event that you don't have any employees, this tax does not apply to you because it only applies to companies with local employees. If you do have a local employee, then your accountant on a monthly basis will be deducting the social securities, the NHS, and the pay as you earn tax, and will be paying it to the corresponding authorities. Your local accountant will be working on your company monthly and we will be deducting the employees' costs, the ones I've mentioned, and the employer's contributions, which will be grouped together and paid every month. The other tax you need to worry about, or maybe you don't need to worry about, is the dividend tax, which applies only if you are a Cyprus tax resident and domiciled person. So if you are a Cypriot who was born here and who has been living here, you have to submit your personal tax returns and you need to pay 17% on the dividends you earn. On the other hand, if you are not a Cypriot, you have not been living in Cyprus, or you are a Cyprus tax resident but non-domicile, so you have relocated to Cyprus and you are taking advantage of this special tax status, the non-domicile status, then you can ignore this tax because all your dividends will be tax-free. Of course, you should include them in your tax return, but no taxes will be required from you. The other tax that you need to worry about or you need to consider when you're using a Cyprus company is the VAT. The VAT in Cyprus is the same or similar like the rest of Europe. There is a threshold of whether the company needs to register for VAT, which is 15,600, and once you reach that threshold, then every quarter your accountants need to prepare and submit for you your VAT returns. We have the VS, which is the intra-community sales from Cyprus to another EU VAT registered company. We need to report it every month. This is something your accountants will be doing within the first 2 weeks of the following month. And of course, if your company will be importing goods and exporting them within EU and outside EU, it has to be registered again with the Intrastat. Again, for Intrastat, there are certain thresholds which vary on some states and in different years. Again, something to check with your accountant.